Teacher charged with molesting student was married mom who complained about creepy men while she was molesting children. Yeah, of course, creepy men are the problem. You're totally not just projecting. You're totally not just trying to deflect attention away from yourself, huh? Thou doth protest too much? A high school teacher charged with molesting a student was a married mom of two who complained online about how creepy men were while she was molesting children. Danielle Weaver, 29, was taken into custody on February 18th after officials at Lee County High School in Leesburg, Georgia, received reports she had inappropriate contact with a minor. And this I think is the best part, by the way. For once, we got one of these stories where the husband isn't a dickless cuck. Her husband, Caleb, filed for divorce the following day and has been granted temporary custody of their two daughters, according to court records reviewed by the Post. And you may want to DNA test them while you're at it, to be fair. Dude, like this guy is the exact opposite of some of the previous dudes, like the previous husbands of these PDF files we've talked about that stand by their wives to the bitter end. This guy divorced the cheating 304 the next day. This is how you do it, guys. Have some fucking self-respect. Ironically, Weaver had complained in a TikTok video about a creepy interaction with a stranger who asked her for a vape when she was trying to mind her own business. And how much you want to bet that when she gets out of prison, she's going to be complaining that she feels invisible because no one even pays her attention because she's going to be a granny. Okay, I just need to know something for a minute. Why do men have to be so creepy sometimes? The clip quickly got a snarky reaction after news broke of her arrest, with one user sniping, why do teachers got to be so creepy? That's a damn good question. Maybe because a lot of them failed into the profession. They never wanted to be teachers to begin with. They failed doing what they wanted to do, so they got a teaching certification and just settled for this. So you don't exactly get the best of the best. Now, authorities have not released details about what exactly happened, but school district officials acknowledged earlier this month that there was an ongoing legal investigation at the high school's freshman campus. Without naming Weaver, the district confirmed February 5th that a staff member involved is no longer working for the district. No longer married either, and hopefully will no longer be out prowling the public streets if there is some justice. Now, upon discovering the allegations, the school and district leadership acted immediately to ensure the safety and well-being of students, as well as to conduct a thorough investigation. Why don't you reveal what happened? I mean, I understand why you can't reveal the identity of the student, but you could reveal the extent of the molestation, right? Another teacher sleeper? Yeah, there's a lot of them. I told you, man, while everyone was so fixated on the Catholic Church, there's way more predators in the public school system. Now, the district was first notified of the allegations on February 3rd and alerted police, who obtained a warrant for her arrest on February 17th. It took them, 14 days, I guess, to 2 weeks to figure out something was actually happening. Is that it? I could get why they'd have to investigate before just arresting somebody, but still. Weaver turned herself in the next day and was charged with child molestation and improper sexual contact by an employee, agent, or foster parent. The GBI said the investigation is ongoing. Once complete, the case file will be forwarded to the Southwestern Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office for prosecution. Weaver's husband, Caleb, filed for divorce on February 18th. Yeah, literally the next day, claiming in court that they split on February 5th and the relationship is irretrievably broken, according to the document. Not only did she cheat on him, but it was with a little kid. A judge on Monday granted husband temporary custody over the couple's two daughters, who were featured prominently in Weaver's social media posts. On February 1st, just days before she was arrested, she posted a TikTok of herself dancing with the two young chillins. If only she wasn't so creepy, she could still be doing that. So other videos on her TikTok chronicle her marriage, the birth of her kids, and show her dancing with students in a classroom. I bet it was lap dancing, wasn't it? That's probably the kind of dancing she did with her students. So again, I hope that dude is smart enough to get DNA tests on those kids. Now, Caleb Weaver was additionally granted sole possession of their home, which Weaver was barred from entering unless visiting the kids. Why is she still allowed to visit the kids? Like, isn't she a danger to kids? He is seeking permanent custody and child support. Court records show, and that's how you handle this situation. The Leesburg is located in South Georgia, roughly an hour and a half north of Tallahassee, Florida. Oh, sorry, Florida. Got to say it right. Dang, this was good, man. Really, it was the husband not being a total cuck that was the biggest surprise in this story. Like, no one's surprised that yet another teacher ends up being a molester. Nah, the surprise was the husband actually still had possession of his balls. They weren't cut off and put in her purse just yet. The fact that he divorced her like literally the next day, that's how you do it.